Hello, Taurus and Taurus cross watchers. Welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. Today I will be doing a general romantic love reading for the collective of Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, anywhere that you find Taurus as a placement in your birth chart, this reading could be for you. Okay, we're going to briefly talk about general readings. I'm sure other readers all say the same thing. Okay, they're not personal readings. They did not go out with one person and that person's specific situation in mind. So while you're here, please enjoy yourself. Use your own intuition and discernment to collect the pieces of this reading that you do feel are yours and are your story, and then lovingly release the rest to a different Taurus that may need those messages more than you. But whenever this reading does resonate for you, if it's a sentence, a segment, or the entire thing, please do me a favor and hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up. Tell me that this was your story, okay? If it's basically, if you could go ahead and leave me a comment, drop it in there, tell me how it's your story. You could also, to be really fair, feel free to share this video with anybody that you feel needs that message, okay? And lastly, please become a subscriber to this channel. You can very adequately and very easily get yourself situated with notification bell, and you'll be able to hear when I upload the newest videos. I'm just grateful you're here, so let's dive in. Your theme for today is starting off with something you're going to be cleansing your energy, getting rid of negative energy with a clean, fresh start. So smudging, doing salt baths, meditating, clearing energy, getting rid of things that are no longer serving, really getting rid of the negativity around you. So that chatter dies down. We have angel number 0808, which says swift action. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps forward, achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has set their mind on you. So I really like this. This is reminding me a little bit of the Eight of Wands card. I love that. It's like you're going to have a lot of expansion, so you need to start taking steps towards what it is you really want, making the changes, clearing your negative energy, getting rid of things that aren't serving you, so you have room. You're making room for what it is that you really want. That's gorgeous energy. We have the energy of manifestation. That's how you're making this happen. You are manifesting this. You're basically actualizing it, you're confirming it, you're setting it to the universe, and basically you're manifesting what it is you truly want here. Good job. We have the energy of number 14, the Heather card, and this says, you are worthy, my dear. Silence the noise that strips you of your peace. So if you're trying to manifest this thing and you think you're not worthy of it, oh, no. You are 100% worthy of it. You just got to get out of your own mind. Stop thinking so much. Put that chatter down. Release that and negative energy. Focus on the stuff you need to be doing to get this thing to come in that you really want. You're manifesting it. That's gorgeous. Really quiet that chatter, that negativity, because you are worthy of this. Ooh, okay, hi. At the bottom of our main deck, we find the energy of the Emperor, which is Aries energy. The 10 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, and the 4 of Swords. So I feel like what I see here, seriously, Taurus, is that this is divine masculine energy here, okay? I think what's really good about this is that's this energy of so many responsibilities and so much stuff to do, and planning and preparing and making the way and fulfilling obligations, fulfilling duties, that kind of thing. Look at, here's that card in the Junior. This is the responsibilities card. This is heavy weight, heavy burdens, have to do, have to plan, have to do. Like, I think I can see here that this is a big decision because it comes with a lot of weight, okay? Here is that 8 of Wands card I was talking about, because it reminds me a lot of this 0808 card. This is that swift movement. This is that energy of like moving towards your ultimate objective, and your finances are, and someone else is thinking about you and has their eyes and their mind set on you. So gorgeous. I think what you're being shown here is you need to meditate. You need to pray. You need to focus really on this cleansing, clearing out any chatter, clearing out this stuff that's like silence the mind that's stripping you of the peace, knowing that you're worthy of this thing you're trying to manifest. Even if people are like, you are crazy, what are you doing? I think what I see here, though, to be really clear, is that this is something, yet yes, that decision or this thing that you want comes with a lot of responsibility. There's a big weight to it. It weighs a lot. It's a heavy ask, but you're worth it. Gorgeous. Yes, please. So let's dive in. Your energy at this time towards this connection is sat in the Devil, which is Capricorn energy, and the Six of Wands. So it's something you feel limited from. This thing that you've been trying to manifest, this thing that you really want, your ultimate objective. Okay, you feel limited. You feel held back. You feel restricted from it. You feel like there are things in your way that you just literally, in this card, I like this a lot. I got to be a little careful because they are kind of nude. So he's going to get his face crossed off, but you kind of can't see if I do that. They are trapped in a spider web behind him. I think I've backed that up enough that you guys can't see that they're naked. There is a spider's web. This entire thing, there's entanglement, there's entrapment. There are limitations that are not setting you free, but you're looking for a victory. You want this to come in a really beautiful way. Some of this devil and the restrictions might be some of this negative chatter in your head. Possibly thinking you're not worthy. Possibly thinking like, how could I dare ask for such a thing? Like, that's a really heavy ask. That's a really big deal. But know this, you are worthy of it. And if you believe that, then this is going to start manifesting really fast. Like things will start coming in. You will have that victory. And Taurus, you are worthy of it. I am a Taurus sun as well. These readings always have something in it for me too. I have been actively trying to manifest something. So I'll tell you, this is really cool because I love when that happens. It is being clarified by the Three of Wands. The decision was made a long time ago about this thing that you really want. However, it has taken a while to get here. This is a card of waiting, but it's waiting for the right opportunity, the right timing, the right door to open, the right way to get out of that entanglement of that devil energy that you can move forward towards this big thing that you want with Page of Coins. Here's a conversation that you want to have with someone that's very honest and you want to offer something of yourself. You'd like that offered back to you in return. You're being clarified by the Tower. This is Scorpio energy. This is everything changing in order for things to come in that you are trying to manifest. So pretty much what I can see here is that this thing you're asking for is probably going to make some significant changes to your life, like where you're living, how you're living, the type of people you surround yourself with, the environment you've been in. All of that needs to fall down like a house of cards, and then you can solidly rebuild that back. And you are being clarified by the Two of Coins. I think this is that back and forth. Am I worthy of this thing I'm asking for? Do I deserve it? Should I ask for it? I don't know. I think it's really that, clear that away, that negative energy. Open up the door to a fresh start on this because you are absolutely worthy of this thing. Remain positive. I think that's a big thing I can see here too in this. Getting rid of this negative energy, silencing that noise. Remain positive. This is going to come in. Everything that's meant for you is never going to pass you by. I think that's the biggest thing I can see here is that you got to quiet that negativity that is preventing you, that back and forth seesaw. Am I worthy? I don't know. I really believe that I am. Nope, you are. Remain positive. We have the energy of island time. And this is basically take your time, have a relaxed attitude, be a little more lighthearted, and meditate. That's a third time I've been told to tell you you need to meditate. Okay, pay attention to that. And we have the energy of the axe. So this is really talking about, I think, looking at those places where if what you're trying to manifest is someone back into your life that you had an ending with, and that's a thing where either they ended it or you ended it or however it ended, it really rocked your world, okay? You felt abandoned. So I think there's energy here about wanting to stop the patterns of negativity, clearing that out. I think taking your own time to process this and to get this together. And that looks very powerful, Taurus. I think that is really healthy. And that feels honest. It's got a lot of integrity backing it. And I'm excited for you about this. Okay. We have number 34, the waterfall, and number 14, the fox. So I think this is you sitting in this energy of being very self-focused right now, really pulling inward. A lot of times I've been told to tell you to meditate. That's a really singular process. Unless you are doing like Tantra, which is the intimate form of shared meditation and an intimacy. Meditation is truly a self process. You don't meditate with others inside of your own mind. That really is something that's a very singular event. And I think the energy here is one of wanting to really understand, sort of like, you are chasing after something. You are going to have to release these negative thoughts, and you're going to have to really stay in your own self lane to have what it is that you are trying to manifest here. This is about you releasing the things that are not meant for you and clearing the brain chatter and opening the door to this whole abundance that is waiting to come in. This thing you've been trying to manifest, it's trying to come in too. And I just saw 1111 go by the timer. So there is something here about a union, high level soulmate, twin flame, very high level, high vibing relationship. Okay. So let's see who this is and how they're showing up for you. Their energy is in, the King of Wands. Very, very attractive. Inspiring. Someone that lights the fire of the torch that he is carrying and guides people in that direction. Is a business owner. Is someone that really opens the door to this powerful change and shifting. This is really gorgeous energy in that, aside from physical, this is someone who checks all of your boxes. That's probably why you're trying to manifest them into your life. Yeah, that feels really good. That feels like something's happening here where this person, like, you can't take your eyes off of them. Ooh, okay, hi. They are being clarified by the King of Cups. So this is someone that has really big feelings for you. They may not speak them, but they like to show them. Okay, no one's mad at that. We have the Chariot. This is Cancerian energy. This is the fastest moving tarot card in the deck. And I think what I see here is that there's this energy of this person's intentions and their desires and their inspiration, and then also their deeper feelings, and they want to really move forward in a victorious way. I think there's also something, a lot of times charioteers also always have one light and one dark entity pulling the chariot. So I think this is a little bit about sort of, I'm very sexually attracted to you, but I've got feelings for you. My emotions are involved too. So I'm going to try to figure out how to balance both of them and honor both of them and also move this relationship forward. Hello. We have the Seven of Wands here. And we have the High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces energy. That's the second major arcana that speaks about a Cancerian. And King of Cups is very water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So I think there's energy here about this could potentially be a water sign, or they could have strong water in their chart, okay? So I think what I see here, though, is that this person isn't saying much. That's two times where I've seen a card here where they're not saying everything or they're holding something back, but she's got the book of life on her lap. So basically this is that. What is meant for you is never going to pass you by. This is someone who is very intuitive. They go deep within. They know things, like they're almost psychic. And that feels sometimes alarming to someone because it's like, could you read my mind? That's kind of crazy. Okay, so there might be energy of that. Their favorite color might be blue. I regularly don't call that stuff out, but I really am drawn to that blue on her, and I'm very attracted to it. I keep looking at it. So there might be something here about that. Okay. Compromise. There is something here you are going to have to compromise with this person about. Everything you've been trying to manifest, it can come in it may look a tiny bit different than what it is you've been trying or your idea. But know this, anytime the universe hears your manifestation and brings it to you, they also always bring it in a way better way than what you could have even imagined. Okay? Sunglasses. This is someone who really is watching you a lot, like listening to the things that you say. If you have an active social media, they are all over it. Listening to, if you speak on Instagram or TikTok, they're really invested in that. They're also invested in, maybe they drive by your house at night when you are asleep. They also may come to your work. So this is kind of that energy of really like, I'm going to hide the fact that I'm watching you, but not in a creepy way, I don't think. Okay. They don't want to scare you off. I think they definitely want to make sure that they're showing up the right way. But also, I think there's a lot of energy here about how does that actually, like if I come off this way, is that going to be weird? We do have the narcissism card here, which is talking a little bit about kind of like being selfish sometimes, possibly being a tiny bit manipulative, maybe doesn't honor boundaries all the time, something like that. But oh God, here we go. So it's a time to rewrite this story. So I think this is this person's energy of saying, okay, so I'm watching you, but from afar, I'm trying to be pretty quiet and respectful about it. Maybe in their past, this was sort of the way that they would do things, watching from afar, kind of not stalking. That sounds so creepy. And narcissism, people throw that word around all the time. If you have been with a narcissist, you know exactly what that means. My ex-husband was one, okay? If you have been with someone that has self-focused, self-centered, self-interest, that it does not always mean narcissism. Narcissism comes in a lot of different ways, like disrespecting your boundaries, not allowing you to be able to go out with your friends or to see your family, or it's like control, manipulation, putting you down, gaslighting you, things like that. That's a true narcissist. So there could be energy here where this person really showed some of these things in the past, qualities. They want to rewrite all of that. I think for you, they would really change their entire world to be with you. Whatever that means, it's interesting. I don't regularly hear that, but I can see it here. This person is wanting to release and then be in a way where this can be a little more peaceful in their life, of making some changes, showing up for you in a better way, being present for you in a better way. And that feels really good. Okay. We have number 9, the bouquet, and number 13, the elephant. I think this is really this, and this person must be very smart, like really wise. People come to them for advice. Maybe their job is something that they do where they have to guide people or direct people, like in the medical world, or like a hairstylist, or a facial injector, or a plastic surgeon, something where they really have to give a lot of instruction and a lot of guidance and a lot of care. This is someone who really can be very supportive and also very gentle at the same time. They also might be big in size, like tall, broad shoulders, very muscular. Elephants are really loyal. They're extraordinarily family oriented, and they are the only other animal besides humans that when their family members die, they have basically a memorial or a funeral, and they actually cry. Like they physically have tears because they're sad that someone has passed away in their family or their group or their herd or whatever an elephant group is called. I'm not sure. I think that what I see here is that this person believes you are a gift. And I see it here now. It says reconciliation. So yes, this is someone from your past. And remember I said it, if you're trying to manifest someone back, I think that's this person. There's a lot of love here towards you, a lot of warmth here towards you, and an immense amount of appreciation for you, depending on what and who you are to this person. So what is this person's intentions with you in this relationship? Oh, we have the Justice card, which is Libra energy. I believe this person intends to make things really fair and between the two of you, very balanced. If this person is someone that needs to go through a legal separation or a divorce in order to be with you, that's the card that says it. That if that's your version of this story, because everybody in here is going to have a multiple different version of it, it's either to make things really fair and very balanced between the two of you this time around, or they're going to be going through the legal system for some reason in order to be with you. Okay. Take what resonates, move yourself. If they're not married and you're like, they're not married, then this is not, that version of it isn't your story, but there are several versions of this. And so if it's about making things right, about making things fair, about making things the correct way, this person is intending to do so, okay? They are being clarified by the Knight of Swords. They know in their head how they want to move forward towards this, how they want to act on this. It's very clear thinking, really direct way, like very logical, practical. I know what I'm doing. I know how I'm going to move forward in this. Four of Pentacles. They've held on to the idea of this with you for a very long time. This also might be someone where they've been saving up money in order to take you away, or they're clearing up their finances. Like if they've got a lot of debt, they don't want to bring that to your table because they don't want it to be something where it's like, oh, here's another burden. Because remember what I said. This is a heavy ask. There's a lot of weight here to what is being asked for and what is happening in this manifestation and in this thing that's going to come in. So this could be about the responsibilities that this person has and that they have to provide for everybody. So if there's like, I don't want to bring karmic debt load to our relationship because I don't want that to be the first thing that is being set off. That's about how to make this fair, how to make this balanced, okay? We have the Judgment card. This is Scorpio Libra energy. This is their higher self yelling at them to say, you need to do something here. You need to grow. You need to ascend. You need to vibrate higher. You need to get yourself awoken to what is going on here, because this Taurus is over here trying to manifest this. You're here trying to manifest this person back. They want reconciliation with you. They know that. They've ascended to that. Their higher self is screaming at them about that. And we now have the Knight of Cups. So he's the romance knight. He comes in on his beautiful horse. He's very charming, really gallant, great manners, very charming, very romantically, just lovely as a person. I think wants to come bring you the whole world. If that's really lovely. Keys to their castle. Okay, hey, you have no need to worry. Okay, there is literally nothing you need to worry about here. I do think that there's something here because I remember I said that you're going to have to compromise with this person about something. Whether it's their past, here in the narcissism and the sort of I'm keeping eyes on you, or whether it's this energy of I have a lot of responsibilities. I've got a lot of financial obligations. I have to make sure that that stuff is cared for before I can come to you. Or she has scales in her hand as well. So this really could be about if this person is starting to talk about going through a divorce, a legal separation. I think there's energy here where you may have to really compromise about what you truly want versus what is possible at this time. But you don't have anything you need to worry about. Like, this is going to come in. It is meant for you. It is fated. This whole thing is really here for a much higher reason. There is something here that's much bigger than what you are aware of. I can see that here. This is basically, I think, since you're being called to really meditate a lot on this, there must be healing work that needs to go into this reconciliation for both of you. Okay. Being clarified by karmic relationship. So I think this is sort of like letting go of the resentments from whatever happened in the past, letting go of that stuff, and then reassigning the new version of this, ascending, cleansing out that karma, clearing that up, learning it, and then releasing it, okay? And we have the Wicked card. This is being sort of flirty and mischievous and somewhat naughty. Remember how I said this person is very physically attracted to you? I think what I can see and feel here is that they're, okay, how do I want to say this? Their sexual language is a little more advanced than yours, probably. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to show up with that. It's that they're going to be probably opening the door to some of the more risque, taboo, sexual fantasies, whether that means tying you up and doing what they will, or whether that means some people really like their throat to be held in a firm way when they are orgasming. Okay, some people really like backdoor play. I'm trying to keep this as PC as possible, but I will tell you sometimes those types of things really trigger people. And it makes you feel very insecure because it's a little bit like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, do I have to do that? What if I don't want to? Oh my God. Whew. Deep breath. Just take a really deep breath. I don't see here that this is a person that would get angry if you weren't up to the task for whatever. I think what I'm saying is this is someone a little bit more advanced than you in the intimate department, and they're going to want to introduce you to some of those things. And let me just say, if you can take down those walls of fear, you might be very pleasantly surprised at what you experience. Just saying, okay? Whew. Okay, that was really hard to try to make that as PC as possible, and I understand I have my channel set where it's adults only, it's not for children, but still I think that YouTube doesn't appreciate when you get all saucy noodle. So I hope you understood what I meant there. We do have the element of air, and we have number 3, the tracks. This on this air says likely this is starting to develop right now. I think this person is really intelligent. This is someone who really knows how to communicate quite well. Like I said, they're possibly a large person, very smart, really very smart, like able to show up in a very highly intellectual way. This is someone that communicates really good. They have a lot of good ideas. Sometimes they can come off, though, as they're too logical. So especially if this person is highly intelligent, lots of times people that are really, really smart sometimes have a harder time connecting to their heart space because it's not something that feels comfortable to them. It's foreign. So I think what I'm seeing here is that this is not that kind of person. This is someone that is really able to have good mental acuity, but is also really able to keep their wits about them and stand in their power. This tracks card tells me that they are really ready to get focused on moving forward in their life and get moving towards you and this thing that's trying to come in. So how does this person honestly feel about you at this time? Well, we have the 3 of Cups. This is a reconciliation card as well. This is happier times. This is fun. This is going out on dates. This is going out for coffee. This is going to the movie and flirting and holding hands. This is one of my favorite Tauruses just this morning. Literally told me this person that they've been crushing on so hard actually finally stepped up and as in a group setting was going to a movie with this person, and they were the only 2 people that showed up. And the person that told me the story, my friend at work, she was like, well, he immediately put his hands like right on me and things were great. So I think what I see here is that maybe this person has energy of like going on dates, having a good time, really enjoying the chemistry that exists between the 2 of you. That's super fun. Okay, hi. All right, let's see what clarifies this about their feelings for you. Justice card of Libra again. Gonna make things right with you. Going to make this right this time. Doing it the right way this time. 9 of Swords. Even though that, it causes a little bit of anxiety. How am I going to do this? How am I going to make these decisions and affect all this change? Hierophant. That's your card, Taurus. Wanting a really deeper, higher level of commitment with you this time around. Wanting this to be done the right way. Knowing that you deserve it to be done the right way, Taurus. Oh boy. Queen of Cups. I'm in love with you. I have a lot of feelings for you. This is a Cancer card. You might be dealing with Cancer. Seeing a lot of that here. Cancers are great, actually. They're some of my favorite people in the whole world. I love them, actually. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. This is my absolute favorite card in this entire deck of the Romance Angels Oracle. Big happy changes are about to come in for you and this person. That's the way that this person feels. They want big happy changes. They want this to change. They want to be able to come in and be with you. This is someone who loves you. They've got Queen of Cups, King of Cups. That also tells me they see you as their perfect match. You are the person they want to be with, and they want this to change in a really great way. Here's that coffee cup. This is that energy, going back out on a date, like having a good time, laughing, getting reconnected, like honoring that energy of savoring the moment in conversation and like talking about your coffee and talking about your plans and like getting back to know one another and mingling. This is going out on dates as well. This is like being out and about at social gatherings and like going to places that pique both of your interests and doing these fun things that really are going to help you guys reconnect and open the door back to you two becoming something exclusive again. And well, actually, maybe you never were exclusive. I don't know, but being that way, this person knows that you are worthy and they know that you deserve things to be done the right way this time. Okay. Here is that Justice card again. This is the third time this person's energy has this Libra energy of justice. They want to do things the right way this time. They are not interested in putting you through any kind of ringer again, any kind of narcissistic, manipulative crap, whatever was in the past. They really do want to rewrite this story with you in a really beautiful, healthy way. I think what I can most tell you is you need to meditate a bit more because, again, I've been told to tell you that 3 separate times. I've also been told to tell you 3 separate times there is justice this person wants with you. And if they have to go through a divorce or a legal separation in order to make space for you, they intend to do so. Also, number 27, the letter. They want to talk to you. They really want to get back together with you and have a talk, communicate, open the door, honest, be very vulnerable, open dialogue about what is going to happen here. So what do they want to say to you? I'll give you a little precursor of that conversation. We'll see what they're going to talk about. And those guys all fell on the floor. And you know what? It's funny. I only pull 3, but I think I really need to give you all these messages. This is kind of crazy. Will this heartache end? It tears me apart. I think being away from you has been really hard for this person. I think it was necessary though, Taurus. I feel like that's the feeling where this person, it finally sealed the deal for this person. You are for them. You are the only one for them. Okay. I know you worry about us. Have peace in your heart and feel my love. Okay. I know you hurt. It is not rejection. I do adore you. I can't be there yet, but like you, I want it. Okay. My answer is yes. You are a part of me. I want you to know I love you more than words can say. Trust in me. Oh, Taurus. Oh my God. I understand it's not like we hoped, but trust in our connection, and in the end, all is possible. Taurus, I see this person knows that being away from you hurts, understands that you're worried about what's going to happen. They adore you. They love you more than words can say. They want you to trust in them. Again, regularly, I only pull 3 of these messages. That is 6 of them. And I was like, oh, nope, they have to be read. And I'm so happy we did, because I think whatever fears or hesitations or this cleansing or this, you are worthy. You really need to get centered in that, because this person wants to be with you. They're going to be changing their whole life in order to be with you. They want you to trust in them. They're going to make it right this time. They're going to do it the right way. They're going to make it fair. So Taurus, I think you have a lot to look forward to, but you're going to need to stay grounded. You're going to need to stay meditated. You're going to need to stay positive here and really focus on yourself, because this is going to come in. The minute you release, let go of your expectations and let this person come to you, because that's all this person wants. So that's where I'm leaving this. If this sounds familiar and is your story, please hit that like button. Please drop me a comment and tell me how this is your story. And please become a subscriber. Become a part of my tribe, because I love you guys. I connect with you the easiest because I am a Taurus sun myself. So honestly, I could not be more excited for you about this. So I love you, and I'm going to see you next time. Bye, Taurus.